Hello, you beautiful lot. We've got another new spread. There will be a timestamp for it because I need to explain a little bit about it and some people don't want to listen to that. So it's called the Four Powers. However, once the cards have been dealt, you can read it two ways. So the Four Powers, you would read card 1 through 6. But for the Cunning path, you would read in the opposite direction other than card 1 and 2. So it's a little bit of a different reading, but it's kind of a way to see the problem before it arises and deal with it before you get there. Does that make sense? Bear with me. I've never done this reading before. There's a relevance to this song that comes on because my mind won't get me away from it, and it's Northern Attitude. I think it's called Northern Attitude. Let me have a look. It's by, I can't remember who it's by. I've heard it before. Definitely heard it before. It is Northern Attitude by Noah Kahan and Hosea. Northern Attitude by Noah Kahan and Hosea. There's something about that I think it's the words. I'm not sure. I don't know. It might be the video. Something to do with that song. So that's the reading we're doing, guys. All right. But I'm only going to do one pile because I've never done it before. But I feel there's a message in there. So I have a message for you. I feel there's a message. So we'll read it the Four Powers way. And then we'll read the Cunning path. Yeah. Because more might come into it. And I feel very Baldrick at the moment. Baldrick. Anyone know what I'm talking about? What's that program called? Oh, we had him who's Mr. Bean, but he wasn't Mr. Bean in it. What was it called? Shakespeare. It was a Shakespeare funny thing, and you had Baldrick in it. Can't remember what it was called. Cannot remember what it was called. Right. So we need 6 cards. That's all we need. 6 cards. 6 cards. And I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck because that's where I got the reading from, the book in the Modern Witch Tarot, which I've done a walkthrough of. So if you like the deck, I have done a walkthrough of it. Go and have a look. And I've put the link where I bought it from. But if you're in a different country, if you're not in England, I would just tap it into your search bar as to where to buy it from, because my link won't take you there, if you see what I mean. And it'll bugger up your Amazon and it'll put you on an English Amazon and all that lot. And I've done that once. I clicked someone's link from America and then my Amazon turned American and I didn't know how to turn it back to English, and it drove me mad. And it was really easily fixed, but not when you don't know how to do it. It's not free when I said that. Very annoying. 1. That's how we're doing it today, are we? 2. 3. 4. 5. Why do I sound like a robot? Ooh, 6. Thank you. Right, that's your cards, but we're going to read them 2 ways. 0404. Oh, sugar. What have I seen so far? 333, because this is just for one reading. And 0404. So I like putting them on the thumbnail. That's what I do. So yeah, different type of reading. Like I say, bear with me. First time it's like every reading really. I do everything for the first time and I show you guys. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't really. But yeah, let's put something to do with Shakespeare in the 444 Shakespeare in the comments if you're watching this bit. Shakespeare, something about Shakespeare. What's that about then? I don't know. something about Shakespeare. It's very Baldric, this reading. It's the Cunning Path. But first of all, we'll read the 4 powers and we'll see what we get from that. Right. Oh, let's find a timestamp. Close my eyes and we'll timestamp the start of the reading at ding 0521. 0521. So look that up as an angel number as well. Yep, look that up as an angel number as well. And we will start with the reading. So the first card is the path. In the first way we'll read it. Then we're going to read it another way as well. So the first card is the path. Where are you called to tread? And you've got the Ace of Cups. For me, that's follow your heart. 100%. 100%. The path. Where are you called to tread? You are being called to follow your heart. That's what you're being called to do. The second card, what lies across? And this is the obstacles and challenges that arise, okay? The obstacles and challenges that arise. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. I think you're standing in your way. I think you're not speaking up. I think you're accepting norm. You're accepting the norm. Or you find it hard to accept the norm. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing you're accepting the norm. You might become expectant, like, this is what I expect. But if I don't receive what I expect, then look at her with her head tilted down. She don't look particularly happy in this version of the deck. You know, this is just like, there's no in there. I think your head is being turned because I see the rabbit here and the rabbit's turning its head the other way. So I feel like your head is being turned. The third card, what will be learnt or how your knowledge is best applied. So what will be learnt or how your knowledge will be best applied. You've got the moon, and that's uncovering things that are hidden. Yes? What will be learnt? You will learn what's been hidden, or knowledge on, or how your knowledge is best applied. Uncovering the truth. That's what I think. What will we learn or how your knowledge is best applied? What will we learn is hidden truths. You'll see beneath the surface of things because you look into them. You'll see beneath the surface. Yeah, that's what I think there. Now, card number 4, to dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? So, to dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? Card number 4. Oh, you got death. It's a total transformation. Total transformation. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? It's starting something again. Total transformation. Complete, utter, total transformation with the Death card. Wow. Card number 5, to will. Where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express determination? What? To will. Where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express determination? How will you need to express determination? Where you should place your focus and intent, how you will need to express determination. Oh, I like this. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Where you should place your focus and intent. I mean, this person here is very focused. This is after the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands is reward, recognition, victory. The 7 of Wands is defending their honor, fighting for what they believe in. Ooh. Where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express determination? You are extremely focused on your morals, on your goals. This 7 of Wands is like, I am here for myself. I am here to win it. I remember who the fudge I am, is the 7 of Wands. You know, when I say, remember who you are, this is not that card. This is after a light bulb moment. You might have just been on the floor. You might have just been on your backside. But this card here says, I remember who the fudge I am. That's who I am. And that's with that 7 of Wands. Yes? Yeah, you show them that you mean business. That's an action card. Your last card, to keep silent. In what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? The Hermit. In a big way, actually. I think you're going to have to hold yourself back. When this kicks off, I think you're actually going to have to hold yourself back. Yes, because this is called to keep silent. In what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? This person here keeps it to themselves until they're ready to share with others. Don't let the cat out of the bag too soon. Yes? But do it now. Do it. Don't let the cat out of the bag. Don't say, I'm going to. Just do it. No, make no announcement. Just do it. Keep it under your hat. Keep it to yourself. With the Hermit card. It's your power. This is your power. Okay? So that's that way. Shall we see if we can do it a different way? Because the placements change, but the cards stay the same. So remember what I just said, because I'll forget. Well, I have already. Sometimes stuff just comes out. I've literally just realised, I literally hate the word literally. You got 3 majors. So you got half and half. 3 majors and 3 minors. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to rub off the energy here because I need to. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use my cleansing spray because we're going to read it a different way now, aren't we? We're going to read it a different way. I make this. It's got a clear quartz in there to amplify the power. Lots of nice essential oils and a bay leaf. for my wishes to come true. And it's blooming delightful. If anybody's interested, I do make them to sell them. Right, that's nice, that. Lovely. Are we ready? We're going to read it in a different way. Card 1 and 2 stay the same. 15-15 I saw as I was adjusting my glasses. 15-15. God, that smells delicious. It is extremely grounding. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this is the alternative reading to the 4 powers. It's exactly the same cards, but the positions change, yeah? So 1 and 2 stay the same, but instead of reading 3, 4, 5, 6, we do it that way instead. Yeah? Cool. Let's do it. So the first card in the reading, again, is the Ace of Cups. And that is still following your heart, yeah? Because it is still the path. And what are you called to tread? Follow your path, yes? Where are you, sorry? Where are you called to tread? Just because we're reading the Cunning path doesn't mean we're going underground here and going all dark. And we're not going to go and rob hearts and things. That's not what we're doing, yeah? It's just looking at something in a different way, using maybe a different energy, a different perspective, right? This is what I love about tarot. So, the path. Where are you called to tread? Here, I still want to follow my heart. With the Ace of Cups, it's like every day is a new day. Every day is a gift. Every day you open your eyes and you take a breath is an absolute gift. Because I guarantee you there are thousands that don't wake up with that gift. They don't wake up. Yeah? So every day you open your eyes is an absolute gift. And if you can live your life by following your heart, then there is no better life. If you do something that earns money that you love doing, it's not work. Yeah. And then people are just showing their appreciation for something that you're not even considering as work. Okay. The next card again stays the same. What lies across? The obstacles and challenges that arise. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the challenges that are arising, I still think is like your head is being turned. Although you're the where you're being called to tread is following your heart, mainstream doesn't really allow for that, does it? The Matrix doesn't really allow for that because we have so much fear instilled into us, you know. And there's a reason we have that fear instilled into us, because it's the opposite of hope, and it's the one thing that is sure as eggs going to hold you back. Fear is always going to hold you back. Hope is always going to drive you forward. This card kind of reminds me of some sort of complacency, like I'm comfortable where I am, but I'm not fully following my heart. I'm not fully embracing the journey that I'm on. And I think the longer you're on the journey, so the more cues, hints you're getting that you're not following exactly the way you should be following it. And I think it's difficult for you to do it because XYZ, who's living in your place, who else lives around you, work commitments, child commitments, bills, unexpected bills, expected bills. It's life takes over. And this Queen of Pentacles in this deck doesn't look as happy and content as she does in most other decks. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, nice and comfortable, very grounded, earthly energy. But this one looks like she's longing for more. Yeah, she looks like she's longing for more. And I hope that sort of comes across. Bloody light. Let me move that out of the way. Oh, it's not that one. It's the window. Let me move it there. Even the rabbit's distracted, you know. There's something else. There's something else that she's wanting in her life. Like, is this it? Is this it? Is this my life now? Is this what my life is for the rest of my life? Because am I really happy? Am I feeling fulfilled? Right. Now, card number 3 is to know. So it is now this one. Yeah? This is when we start to go backwards. So card number 3 is now this one here instead of this one here, like it was before. So to know what will be learnt or how your knowledge is best applied. So to know what your heart desires. Yeah? To know your way forward is the Hermit, is to go within, is to meditate on it and ask yourself the question, do you meditate? If you don't, you need to, because you get so many answers in meditation, in those times of quiet. Meditation comes in many forms, okay? You don't have to lay down with your feet up, listening to meditation music or listening to a guided meditation. That doesn't have to be the only way that you do it. You don't even have to be sitting in silence to meditate. You just need something that's going to take your consciousness out of your physical body to allow your subconscious or your superconscious to receive some messages and give you some inspiration. So I'll give you an example that isn't go and listen to a guided meditation, I'll have some soon, and all of that. I want you to have like something that you could do right now. Journaling. Yeah? Brushing your teeth, but while walking in the garden outside, if you've got, or walking around your house, yeah? But solely concentrating on just brushing your teeth. Simply brush it until you can only think about the action that you're doing, just brushing your teeth. It's called mindfulness, yeah? Brushing your teeth. Or knitting. You could be watching the TV as well, but you're knitting, yeah? It becomes autopilot, something that you're not even concentrating on, but your physical body is doing it. Then the messages start coming in. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. Something that takes your mind out of your mind and onto something that you're doing. Yeah. Then the messages can come through that way. So if you have trouble meditating, switching your mind off, get your physical body to do something else. Yes? Yes. Such as things like in panic attacks. If someone's having a panic attack, do the 5 senses with them. Yeah. 5 things that you can see. 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can smell, 2 things that you can touch, 1 thing that you can taste. Grounds them straight away. Because you're taking their mind out of their head. You're taking it out and you're making them touch, feel, smell things. Do you know what I mean? So to know what will be learned or how your knowledge is best applied, go within. All your answers are within. And you just want to get into that space where you allow those downloads to come through. If you can sit and meditate on it, all the better. But write it down after, journal it. Yeah? Journal it. Okay. The next card, number 4, which is now this one instead of this one. Oh, I like this reading so far. To dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? Well, you need to stand up for exactly what you believe in and let them know who I am. I mean, it was who I am then anyway, with the other way round. to dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage? Again, remember, this comes after the victory. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six. The reward, recognition, but the victory, the strength, the courage that it takes to get up on this pedestal is unbelievable. Because also don't forget, before the Six is the Five of Wands, and that's the person that has all this inner turmoil, all the inner conflict. Their biggest issue is themselves a lot of the time, because of the energies that there is inside of them, the two energies that they know is inside of them. And it's just it's a constant battle in some sort of way, because each one is as dominant as the other. You're formidable this way and you're formidable that way, but joining the two together is what you want. That's what you want. So to dare, in what way will you need to go beyond yourself and express courage, is really putting yourself out there, and actually you're going to step out of a little bit of your comfort zone. Yeah, you are going to step out of your comfort zone. You are. And the best way to do it is just rip off the plaster. Rip it off. Step out of your comfort zone. And it's in the to dare section, you know? Double dare you. Double dare you to step out of your comfort zone. Show them who you are. Said that with great teeth. Right. To will is the card number 5, which is now here instead of here. Where should you place your focus and intent, and how will you need to express determination? Wow. Nothing says determination more than out with the old and in with the new, and the total transformation. Yes, again, total transformation. Where should you place your focus and intent? How will you need to express determination? So where should you put your focus and intent? On the future, not in the past. On the future. What hasn't worked in the past, what has worked in the past, scrap it. Doesn't matter. It's in the past. Excuse me. Total transformation, almost like blank canvas, almost like we're going to break out into the fall energy again, you know? Blank canvas coming up. There's a significance with that white flower on the card there. Don't know what it is, but there's a significance with it. I was drawn to it. I was drawn to it. Where should you place your focus and intent? Future. Don't look back now. Future. I'm feeling full energy, blank canvas, onward, upward. Might even be a move, you know. Might even be a move to where nobody knows you. Yeah, I'm not thinking of a little move though. I'm thinking of a far away move, a long way. When nobody knows you, just move. Blank canvas. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Your next card, card number 6, which was there but is now here, is to keep silent. In what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? And you got the moon. To keep silent, in what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? Now, don't forget, this is called the cunning path, yeah? We're not going to give things away. We're not going to give things away on this card. Isn't it bizarre, though? We're not going to give things away the other way around either. There seems to be a theme there. Yeah, there does. There seems to be a theme there. Because, I don't know, maybe there's been discussions of joining forces with somebody and adding an extra person. And I'm feeling an extra person is a no-no. And I'm seeing this is the extra person, maybe. Could be that way round. But I'm also feeling, in what way will you have to be restrained or refrained. I feel like with the moon, you've got the domesticated dog and the wild wolf. Wolf. I nearly did it all. I nearly did the whole reading without didn't I? God damn, it's gone. Don't go away, please. Don't go. Don't go. I've got to pause you. I've gone. It's gone. 1 minute. Or I can't get you. I'm back. I had a little drink as well. Coke. Actually, it was Pepsi. So, to keep silent, in what way will you need to have restraint or refrain? Keeping things close to your chest again, yes? Absolutely 100%. Your secrets as well. Walls have ears. Ears are everywhere. Keeping things close to your chest. I don't think you're under any illusion of the illusions that are in the world every day. I don't think you're under any illusion at all. And I think we're looking at it in a cunning way, aren't we? We're looking at it in the cunning path is maybe lead people down a false avenue as well. Or maybe you'll have to refrain yourself from leading people down a false avenue. Could be. Interesting reading. I do like the reading. I think it's revealing things at the opportune time. Yeah, revealing things at the opportune time. You actually got all three phases of a moon on this card, look. You've got a full moon. You've then got quarter moon. I suppose you haven't really got the half moon. You've got the little slither as well. Never noticed that on there before. There might be a relevance with that. Cycles of some sort. There might be a relevance with that. There's a relevance with the white flower on the death card. I do feel like you're going to need to step out of your comfort zone. And the thing to keep silent is the unexpected. There's something that people would not expect. Keep that silent until the opportune moment. Yeah? And then go all in. All in. That's what I see. I nearly said power number 3. There's no powers today. It's just that one. That's the reading. That's the 4 powers and the cunning path all in one reading. Let me know what you think of it. That might be something I do on different readings. Reverse it. Quite fun, wouldn't it? We could try that. Yeah, I think I'm done. 3333. 3333. Squeeze that little number in at the last minute. What can we put in the comments? I want to check your reading. You're reading? You're listening. What can we put in the comments? A spray bottle. A bottle of cleansing spray. And if anyone is interested in a bottle of cleansing spray. It's beautiful. I don't know what postage would be abroad though. I'm not sure. It's very nice. Anyway, much love.